Hello everyone, welcome back to my 999 Let's Play. Last time we exposed Ace, he kidnapped Lotus, and we ran after him and found Snake, and apparently he is not the great mastermind. I mean, he could just be pretending, who knows. I don't know. I still don't trust him. But yeah, so we're trying to figure out why the Zero bracelet didn't work. So I mean we should probably just try all of them anyway, right? So let's just do this first.
Let's try Snake, me, and the bracelet.
Snake plus Junpei. 2 plus 5 equals 7.
If this combination works, then the number for this bracelet is 2.
Nope. The door didn't open. The mysterious bracelet wasn't 2.
It didn't open.
Guess it's not 2.
Then?
Junpei continued. They decided to use the following combination. Junpei and 7. That would be wait, we got... I'm just gonna let them tell me.
Let's try me, 7, and the bracelet.
Junpei plus 7. 5 is 12 equals 1 plus 2 equals 3. Wait, 2.
If this combination works, then the number for this bracelet is 6.
Yeah, don't mind me. They scanned their bracelets. Huh.
It opened.
But wait, that means Clover didn't survive in the X ending. She died. She couldn't get out, right? Yeah, she got 6 and 4, 10 and 5. Yeah, that's 15, so she's at 6. So she died too, she couldn't get out.
Yes, so it would seem.
Never mind, the X ending isn't better. It just means she went insane. Oh, I just realized something. You remember how in the X ending, Ace was like, yeah, Lotus, I need to show you something, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wow, I can't be the one to see it. So, since he had the number 9 bracelet, he just fucked off. So technically, Ace and Lotus survived. And not Ace and Lotus. Yeah, Ace and Lotus, never mind, survived. Clover couldn't get out, so she died eventually. Obviously, Junpei was dead, and all the others were also dead. So was still technically the better route, since more people survived. But one of them was Ace, who might as well could have just killed Lotus afterwards. I mean, maybe not even afterwards. Maybe just before, whatever. So, yeah, still one person survived, but it wasn't Clover, so whoops. Sam clearly hadn't thought that experimentation would produce anything useful, and looked rather confused. Snake was as usual calm and smug. The door slid closed. Junpei's forehead forward as he thought.
That means the bracelet is actually 6.
5 plus 7 plus 6 equals 18, 1 plus 8 equals 9. But why is it 6?
But how is that possible? The display on the bracelet clearly shows a 0.
Suddenly, from somewhere far beneath them, they heard a creak and groan of tearing metal. Uh-oh. With it came the sound of water pouring into parts of the ship that had until recently been dry.
Oh man, that's not good. I guess our time's just about up, huh?
At any rate, we know now that the door can be opened. Let's go!
But, Snake, are you sure?
Yeah. You know that only Junpei and I can go through this way.
You needn't worry. I have a solution to this problem. My last resort. But if now is not the time for last resorts, then when?
Last?
Resort?
What's he doing? What's he doing? Like, seriously, what? I want to know. I like how we just leave, like, June behind. She could have actually, like, joined us. If she was here, obviously. Dot dot. Dot dot dot. Junpei, Seven, and Snake ran full tilt down a long, straight hallway. They were headed for the stern of the ship and had no time for distractions. As they ran, Seven spoke.
Gotta admit, you really surprised me there, kid. I couldn't figure out how the hell you were gonna get out of that one. How come you didn't do that right off the bat?
As I told you, it was a last resort. Had I used it at the beginning of the game, I would have come under a great deal of suspicion.
What did he do? Did he just stop his heartbeat for a second?
I imagine that most people would have taken it to mean that I was Zero.
Man.
Once they'd convinced themselves of that, I wasn't optimistic about my chances of making it out of here alive, let alone unscathed.
Snake. God damn it. I don't know if I should believe him if he isn't Zero.
I felt it best to play my cards close to the chest, as it were. That way, if I were in a situation where there was nothing else I could do, I'd have a little trick up my sleeve. I'd just take my bracelet off.
Snake's plan had been simple but effective. He simply removed his bracelet. How? To Junpei, it had looked as though Snake had simply crushed the bones of his hands until they were small enough to fit through the wristband. Oh yeah, right. It's a prosthetic. Of course, that would have been practically impossible, so how had he done it?
My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm. It's fake. It's not a real arm.
Snake had slid the bracelet off and tossed it into the coffin.
I know this is kind of a weird thing to say, but I'm glad that's a fake arm.
Don't have to be afraid of the door if you don't got a bracelet.
You are correct.
He'd walked through the door easily without authenticating. He stepped out the other side unscathed and began running down the hall alongside Seven and Junpei. They kept running for a while longer and eventually came upon a set of stairs leading downwards to the right side of the hallway. They stopped and peered down the staircase. I like how Junpei literally forgot about June. I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind leaving her behind. Although Center, I'm sad for him.
I think these stairs connect to the bottom deck.
Doesn't look like it's underwater.
They nodded quickly to one another and ducked down the stairs. It took only a few minutes to make their way to the bottom deck. There was a single hallway in front of them, at the end of which was a single door.
Let's go through that door.
Junpei threw it open. Inside was a massive iron gate. A plate was affixed to the top of it. It read Incinerator.
Incinerator?
Oh my. That doesn't sound very pleasant.
Indeed.
Do you see a lever near the gate, perhaps?
Yeah, right over here.
How did you know that?
Well, I'd be happy to regale you with the story. I imagine it should only take half a day or so.
Okay. Junpei grumbled, gave Snake a dirty look, and jogged over to the lever.
If you pull it, the door ought to open.
Got it.
He pulled the lever down. Pull the lever. With a rumble of an ancient motor, the door opened. There was no need to hold back, and no time to hesitate. They pushed their way inside. Standing in front of them were Ace and Lotus. Ace still had the revolver in his hand. It was still pressed hard against Lotus's temple. I like how he solved the puzzle like that. A small dark bruise had begun to form near the tip. Poor Lotus. Even from several yards away, Junpei could see that Lotus was shaking. She was terrified. But perhaps more interesting what Junpei saw behind them. 9. Another number 9 door.
What? Why? Why is there another one?
The door stopped Junpei in his tracks. It simply shouldn't have been there. As his brain finally began to consider why, the whine of a warning klaxon filled the air, drowning out any thought.
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
Are we getting toasted now?
Automatic incineration will take place in 9 minutes. Please Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Oh my, how exciting. You've run quite a show here, Zero.
A terrifying smile twisted Ace's face.
What's the matter? Too frightened to understand? Here, let me explain.
It's said that the incineration system is about to activate. In 9 minutes, this room will be engulfed in flame.
Yikes.
Who are you?
You don't recognize me? I'm hurt. It's me, Snake.
Snake? Yes, you are alive.
Wow.
I'm afraid your bizarre style had me confused. I'm quite glad to see that you're alive.
Uh-huh. Ace's voice didn't change. Snake ground his teeth.
If you don't mind my asking, how did you get here? Snake, Junpei 7. The three of you couldn't have opened a door with a 9. Did you use Clover's bracelet, perhaps?
What?
2 plus 5 plus 7 plus 4. Well,
Your reaction suggests that you did not.
that was an accident, by the way.
Hold on. Why did you think we'd have Clover's bracelet?
Junpei felt his chest tighten.
Oh, they haven't told you?
Told me what?
Clearly not. Normally, I would take some time and enjoy the moment. But I'm afraid my time is at a premium just now. I'll have to make this quick. Clover.
Don't do it, Ace! Keep your goddamn mouth shut!
Clover.
I said stop it! Don't listen to him, Snake.
Junpei could feel his voice going hoarse, but Snake didn't listen to him.
What happened to Clover?
Ace looked at him. The corner of his mouth curled into the hook of a cruel smile.
Clover died.
The color left Snake's face. He shook his head weakly.
No, that's not true. That's impossible. It's a lie. It has to be a lie.
Oh, it's quite true. I can assure you of that. I killed her myself, you see.
What?
I'm sorry, did I stutter?
Ooh.
I killed her.
Yikes! Snake's face twisted into a mask of rage, mottled red into rising to dot his pale skin. His entire body shook. He looked to Junpei, disturbingly like a demon.
I would have rather she died with less suffering. A bullet in her brain, perhaps, would have been ideal. Unfortunately, that would have made quite a bit of noise. Circumstances being what they were, I was forced to settle for the knife. The one the 9th man had, you remember. I believe I caught her just below the shoulder blade. I was rather lucky, in fact. My first thrust went right between her ribs. Her flesh was so soft. My knife slid in so easily. There was no resistance. That feeling was... I confess, I feel rather excited. It is a powerful memory.
This is so sick, man.
Someday, perhaps, I hope I can feel it again.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
I'm going to kill you.
We need to hurry this up, guys. Snake's words were a guttural growl, barely audible.
What was that?
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Ah, so you're going to kill me. Please do. Come now. I'm waiting.
Don't do it! Don't listen to him, Snake! Stop it, kid. He's screwing with your head.
Is there a problem? What are you waiting for, boy? Don't you want me to send you to join your sister?
Don't! The Snake! Don't do it!
But Snake could no longer hear them. Snake could no longer hear anything. No! Snake moved like a bolt of lightning. His scream echoed through the incineration chamber, full of rage and despair.
Snake! Snake!
Snake! Dot, 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 dot. Another scream filled the room. It was Lotus. She ran across the room towards Junpei, her eyes wide with terror.
Lotus! Hurry! This way!
Snake's ill-fated attack had loosened Ace's grip on her, and she'd made a run for it. She reached Seven and Junpei and ducked behind them.
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
Give me the woman.
He raised the gun.
I need her. Without her bracelet, I will be unable to open this door.
Yes, we know.
Quickly now! I don't have time for your shenanigans.
In the center of the room, Snake's body lay eerily still. He looked like a human larva, prone and vulnerable on the floor.
I see. Then it would seem I have no choice. The rest of you must die as well. Fortunately, I have 5 bullets left. 1 for Junpei, another for Lotus, and the last 3 for that lump of idiotic man you call Seven. I will take Lotus's body with me and leave this room.
Incineration will begin in 4 minutes.
Well, it looks as though our time together is at an end. I rather enjoyed playing with you.
Damn it!
Junpei could see Ace's finger tighten. He could see it begin to squeeze down on the trigger. His body tensed, preparing for the catastrophic impact of hot lead against human flesh.
Goodbye.
Then it happened.
Kill you!
Snake stood up. He is rising!
What? No, that's impossible.
For the first time, Ace's composure broke. With obvious effort, Snake lunged forward, one step closer to Ace. Then another. He looked for all the world like a zombie.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
His voice was the mournful wailing of the undead.
Stay away from me! Get back! Stop! If you come any closer, I'll... Get away from me!
Get him! Little by little, Ace was retreating. Snake didn't stop. He continued his stiff, inexorable approach, his eyes twin pools of pure fury.
Listen to me! I said don't come any closer! Shit! You bastard!
Ace's revolver leapt 5 times. 5 times there, and the incinerator was split by the crack of a bullet. Snake's body twitched as 5 clouds of blood and torn flesh leapt into the air across his body. A fine pink mist drifted from his body and disappeared. Junpei didn't have time to ponder what that meant before... And then his strength was gone, his legs crumbled and his broken and battered body slid to the floor.
Incineration will begin in 3 minutes.
Finally, you're...
But Snake wasn't done.
I'll kill you.
Even as the pool of blood beneath him grew, he began to move. He half crawled, half slid towards Ace. One bloody arm wrapped itself around Ace's leg,
You won't get away.
and the other gripped his thigh with strength that should have been long gone.
You son of a bitch! You're a monster! Get off me! Let me go, damn you!
He kicked at Snake with his free leg, driving his foot into Snake's face, his arm, his shoulder. It made no difference. Snake refused to release him. Once a snake has ensnared its prey, rarely does it release it.
This is it, Ace. We're going to burn to death together.
What?
Incineration will begin in 2 minutes.
Yeah, damn it! Damn you! Get off! Let me go, you monster! Okay, look. Think about it this way. My company owns a wonderful hospital. It has excellent doctors. You're not wounded too seriously. I'm sure they can fix you up easily.
Yeah, sure.
You don't have to die. You could be saved. Just let me go.
Pathetic. Begging for your life.
Then Seven and Lotus began to speak. Junpei could hear tears in their voices, and their words were strained.
Snake, that's enough! You can stop now!
Yes! He's right, Snake! You've done enough!
Come on, Snake, let's go! Let's get out of here!
You have to come with us! We have to leave together!
Snake turned towards them. He coughed and blood splattered across the floor. Then he smiled, a sad sort of smile.
I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't do that. You'd best forget about me. You need to leave soon. I'm going to take him with me.
Shut up! Be quiet!
I couldn't save Clover. My sister died because of me. Perhaps this will begin to atone for that. Perhaps in the afterlife, she can forgive me.
No.
Now go. Go now. You have to go.
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
God damn it! Shit! We're out of time! We gotta go!
Seven ran towards the exit. Lotus followed him. But Junpei couldn't move. There were white lines down Snake's cheeks where his tears had washed the blood away. He was broken, body and soul, and Junpei felt as though half of his own heart had been torn out. His eyes stung, and he tried desperately to to clear the lump in his throat.
Junpei, what are you doing? You have to get out of here now!
Junpei's chest tightened, pulled taut by anger, misery, and a cold feeling of emptiness. Pure emotion surged through his heart, alongside the torrent of blood. He could feel it building, a tremendous wave growing taller and taller and taller. And then it broke, crashing down with thunderous force onto his shaken, unprepared mind.
Snake! Snake!
Junpei's rational mind was gone. He was driven by instinct now, and he launched himself across the floor at Snake and Ace. Or he tried to.
Wait! Don't be an idiot, Junpei!
Thank you, Seven! He felt a hand grab him from behind. It was Seven. Before he had time to react, the larger man had pinned Junpei's arm to his sides and was hauling him bodily back towards the door.
No! No! I have to help Snake! 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 Get off of me! Let me go!
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 7, 6.
Damn it, I don't get a choice, kid! Don't blame me for this, alright? No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Gates 2 and 3 are locked down. Beginning incineration.
Junpei felt Seven's fist bury itself deep in his stomach, and then his legs turned to mush. Seven scooped him up in the same motion and leapt through the door. It slammed shut behind them. Junpei struggled to shaky feet. He glanced over to see Lotus only a short distance away. Junpei ran to the door.
He's...
There was a small window cut into it. Inside he could see Ace and Snake.
Shit! Damn you all! Why?
You deserved it!
Why?
You deserved it!
Why me? I don't deserve this!
Of course you do!
Answer me! Answer me, Zero! Why? Why? Zero! Zero!
Well, He do be burning in hellfire. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot. Oh. He didn't know how much time passed. He didn't know how long he stood there in front of the incinerator. He looked to the side. Lotus's face was ashen, and if not for the hand she'd put against the wall, Junpei didn't think she could have stood. Seven looked old and tired and used. His eyes stared at the floor, seeing nothing. Junpei said nothing. He simply began to walk towards the open door in the hallway they'd come down earlier.
Hey, wait! Junpei!
Junpei, where are you going?
He blinked when the voices broke the silence. He stopped.
You stay here. I'll go get Santa and June.
You're gonna bring them here?
How?
Don't worry about that. Just stay here and wait, alright?
He began to walk again. He looked over his shoulder and watched Seven and Lotus grow smaller and smaller. They stared back, not moving. He wasn't sure if they could. He turned around again. He knew where he was going.
I saw an elevator on the way here. If I can get it to work, then maybe...
Before long, Junpei found himself in front of the elevator. Next to the door was a button with a triangle on it.
Please work.
He pushed it and the door opened.
Yes.
Junpei was in the large hospital room.
June! Santa!
He kept calling and walked to the center of the room. Uh-oh. But try as he might, he couldn't find them.
Damn it. Where did they go?
Increasingly frustrated and increasingly worried, Junpei left the large hospital room. He had no choice. He would have to look for them. Junpei's heart was heavy. He couldn't shake the feeling, but there was a part of him that felt it would be wrong to, even if he could. With every step he took, his legs felt more and more like lead. Thud, thud. Where have they gone? Wow. We're checking everywhere. I guess it makes sense to check here. Sometime later, Junpei found himself at the chapel. He stepped inside, expecting to find nothing. But there, on the red carpet in the center of the room... June! No, codenames didn't matter any longer. She was Connie. Connie. Junpei cried her name and ran. Like lightning, he ran across the room towards her.
Connie!
He stumbled to a stop. As he looked down at her body, lying so still on the floor, he felt the icy grip of fear upon his heart. She was still, so very still.
No. It can't be. It's impossible.
Slowly, Junpei bent down towards her. His hands shook, and he felt very cold and very hot at the same time. He forced himself to look. Her back was moving. Slowly, it rose and fell. Relief washed over him.
Oh, Connie!
Junpei reached down and gently, very gently, lifted her up.
Connie, are you alright?
Junpei?
What? Where's Santa? Her face was pale and her lips were dry and cracked. Her eyes were blank and cloudy. They stared straight at Junpei, but saw nothing. Trembling, Junpei wrapped his arm around her back. She was cold. Very cold. Junpei tried to convince himself that it was only his imagination, but she felt as though she were fading away. He could feel his heart pounding frantically in his chest.
Oh man. Connie, what the hell happened to you? You feel...
Junpei, I'm sorry.
Her voice was very faint.
I might not make it.
Yikes.
No way. No way I am going to let you die. I am going to save you. I promise.
Thank you, Junpei. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Junpei. Really happy.
Oh, don't give me that I was crap. You're going to see me again lots more times. You just gotta hang on. All right, Connie?
Junpei, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids? I liked you for a long time, Junpei. A really long time.
Junpei's vision had gone blurry. It took him a moment to realize his eyes were filled with tears. He could feel a piercing point of heat deep in his heart, like a white-hot flame. He looked down at Akane. There was a crack of static from above his head, and a voice spoke.
0. You son of a bitch! Where are you hiding?
Junpei frantically scanned the ceiling for the source of the voice. Don't tell me it's actually Santa.
What the hell are you talking about? No, it hasn't. I'm not gonna let it end yet. I'm gonna get out of here with Connie. Why?
Wow.
The wrong path?
I couldn't choose anything. Wait, I'm actually on this path? So this is the true ending? Like, for real? Or is this the true ending? Maybe I got freaking baited, man.
What are you talking about?
Good question.
I told you! I am not gonna lose!
Huh?
What?
Junpei didn't have time to ponder what that meant before. Wait, did he bank on us surviving? He heard the door slam shut behind him. He spun around. There was no one there. Was it 0?
Connie, wait here. I'll be right back, I promise.
She managed a single nod. Junpei laid her back down gently and leapt for the door. He yanked it open and shot outside. No one. The hall was empty. There was nothing moving anywhere.
Damn it. Where are you? It doesn't matter. I need to get Connie out first.
He didn't want to leave Kani alone any longer than he had to, so Junpei turned around and headed back to the chapel. Whoops. Dot.
Connie!
She wasn't there. She wasn't anywhere. She'd been lying there on the floor just moments before. Is she not real? Is she Alice? Is she not real? And now she was gone.
Oh god. No. No. Where is she? Connie. Connie! Connie! Connie!
His cry split the heavens themselves. He screamed until his voice gave out. Then he screamed some more. But there was nothing. No answer. His voice faded away and all that remained was cold, unfeeling silence. That was when he noticed it.
Huh?
A strange smell, one he'd smelled before.
Wait. This is...
Oh.
white smoke.
9 seconds later, Junpei's mind winked out. So what? What happened? What? What happened at the end? God damn it! This game, I swear. I swear to God, what happened at the end? I mean, it is pretty odd. Wait. What did... No, but... So Seven and Lotus couldn't... Could they? No, they couldn't open the door. They couldn't because they're 2. Wait, what if Santa is 3, 12, 11, that's 18. Oh! What if Santa actually went after them? They could have gone through the door. And this is what he means when he says he lost? But... yeah, it's kind of odd. Where is Santa? Is he actually 0? Is that like implied? When he says, yeah, I was like with you the entire time, and like, I mean, June was on her own and Santa was just gone. So if he's actually 0, then, well, the end, or is it? Is it? Who knows? Probably not. Saw the 0 lost ending. Chance of loss is not 0. I'm so confused. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries an... Oh. This is like the beginning again. Would you like info? Yes, interesting. 0 lost. Oh no, wait, key. Wait. Why is this in color now? Is this because I have this unlocked? What does this mean? I'm so confused. So wait. Does that mean... Wait. Okay, so I'm assuming that means I've seen everything I needed to see over here and over here and over here. So I would have to go through this way again because I missed something apparently. And over here I missed something. And then this is still locked. I got the key though. This is unlocked. You know, obviously preferably I would... I don't even know anymore. Obviously preferably I would love to not do the true ending first. Which I still suspect is this one, right? You'd think this is the one. But I'm not sure. Like I think this is the true ending, but I mean I got like bamboozled. Like this is not a good ending. So I don't know what I should do next. I wish I just knew how to unlock this or like whatever the next thing is without any spoilers, but it's so hard to look this up because the guide I saw doesn't really tell you. Like the guide was for the DS version, which didn't have the like this tree, so you couldn't you wouldn't, like, you'd always have to play the game like again and again and again. You couldn't just jump to specific points. So that guide won't help me to tell me which ending like this is on the left. But yeah, so I would only know the numbers of the doors, so yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. And I'm like, I'm scared to look up other guides because I don't want spoilers. But yeah. Anyways. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this ending. This ending was something. There was a lot. I can't even tell who survived and who didn't. I can't even tell why Zero lost. Or if he, like, is it not a good thing if Zero loses? I thought we were against Zero. And he lost? I mean, he got his revenge against, like, Ace. And, yeah. I don't know. I do want to find out the rest. But, that won't be right now. Right now, I just need to figure out how to get the ending I want to get before the true ending. Heh. I mean, I think I can just go this way, right? Couldn't I just jump right here and, like, go this way instead? Like, immediately? Couldn't I just do that since it's unlocked? You'd think. So, I don't know if I want to do that. I'm gonna try to be really careful about looking this up. And, yeah. Gotta see you guys in the next one when I hopefully know what to do and how to proceed. Bye bye.